So what you'll see is that I am in Google Classroom. I have assigned on number 16 that I have a Google Doc per student. I'm going to click View Assignment. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to checkbox everyone who turned it in. I'm going to click Return. Notice I'm returning without a score. I am returning this without a score so I can give you feedback on your document. Return. Now this is important because they are the owner when it's not turned in. When they turn it in, I become the owner. And how do I email them feedback if I'm the owner? Because that's what the code does. So I'm going to come back here to the classwork page. And you'll notice that I have a material where I have put the link to my alicekeeler.com/pull the paragraph. So this is a spreadsheet. I have linked to this spreadsheet. And I had done this previously and I'm coming back to do pull the paragraph again. So what I do is I do a create material, and then from the spreadsheet, I copy the link to the spreadsheet and I put it into the description, and I save it as a draft so that I can easily get back to this pull the paragraph spreadsheet that I did, but I leave it as draft so that students can't see it. Okay, so then once I'm in there, I go to the add-ons menu, come down to the bottom, it says pull the paragraph, and I'm going to go to the sidebar. And I'd already done this once before, but I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to reuse the previous folder. And you'll see what it's doing. It is pulling each of the Google Docs from that assignment. Once it's done pulling all of the documents out of the folder, I'm going to close the sidebar, and you'll see that it has all of their responses here in the spreadsheet. So as I look at Teresa's, I'm going to use the right arrow. Here's the link to her document, her name, her file ID, and this where it says name and answer below, those are from the Google Doc. Those were the questions. So the question is, why is it important to give feedback? And below that she says, it can be a chance for them to grow in their skills. Yes, Teresa, give them a chance to grow in their skills. And so then I push enter. I'm on the next person. I go to the right. I can see their name, I can see the response. I'm using the right arrow so I can read their entire document. Now if I back up, you'll notice I already gave feedback previously. So I had done pull the paragraph, but not everyone was done with the assignment. So I just gave feedback to those who had it, and then I am doing it again. So I just go to the right arrow and I arrow to the right, and I can see what answers everyone put. I put feedback in column C. I'm reading. So I can read everybody's responses in the columns without having to open their documents. Then I go to add-ons, pull the paragraph, and I'm going to send my feedback. So if I were to click that, any feedback that I've typed in column C would be added to their document. And it will ask me, do I want it at the top of the document? So I put it at the top if I'm done giving feedback and I'm not going to come back and do the pull the paragraph again. Otherwise I say no, which puts the feedback at the bottom of the document so that I can come back and keep going back and forth, seeing have they done any work, can I give some updates on there. So you can use it multiple times.